It's an honor to be here to deliver another valuable content. In today's world, there are people who are much smarter than others. Wise people know how to use strategies to appear smarter than others, even when, deep down, they aren't actually smarter than them. So, how is this possible? In this video, I'm going to talk about things that wise people do in silence to gain an advantage in society. Keep this in mind throughout this video. In certain situations, of course, there's much more to lose than to gain. Do you want to discover what wise people do to be smarter than most? Then come with me, and as usual, don't be weak, stay until the end, don't miss the chance to master your emotions. Get our self-improvement ebook now by clicking on the link in the first pinned comment and unlock your true potential. Let's divide this video into topics, starting with number 1, problem solving and resilience. Wise individuals solve their problems instead of complaining about them. This focus on problem solving and a resilient attitude is backed by historical philosophy. It promotes the idea that we should accept life's challenges with composure and determination. Complaining is seen as a negative and unproductive attitude. Intelligent people analyze the problem, think of solutions, and try to solve it. Each attempt contributes to gaining more experience, making it easier to solve future challenges. At number 2, we have learning from others' mistakes. Smart people analyze the mistakes of others, following the philosophy. Subconsciously, they apply the principles of historical wisdom. Instead of constantly correcting and judging others for their mistakes, they silently observe and learn. Constant correction can create intrigue and even push people away. It's better to observe and learn from others' mistakes, paying attention to the details. Avoid constantly correcting others, as not everyone takes criticism well. Learn silently from these mistakes and avoid wasting time trying to convince someone that they are wrong. Instead, learn and grow from these observations. At number 3, we focus on taking action on plans. Smart people, following the historical philosophy of figures like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, understand that we should act in the present moment, rather than waiting for ideal circumstances. Smart individuals don't believe in the story of the right time or the perfect moment. Of course, there are times when it's good to wait. After all, you don't take food off the stove before it's ready or speed up when the traffic light is red. However, in most cases, it's crucial to start implementing your plan, regardless of the idea or plan you have. If you don't take action, you'll stagnate and live in mediocrity. By not wasting time, smart people don't wait for the perfect moment or opportunity. They work with what they have and adapt to difficulties, gaining experience and maturity throughout life. Even in the face of adversity, if you don't face difficulties along the way, you'll never learn and never be strong enough to withstand the pressures of the future. So, if you want something to work, start now, because it's much better to take action than to wait and do nothing. At number 4, we address identifying bad influences. Recognizing and distancing yourself from bad influences aligns with the historical principle of cultivating virtues and avoiding vices. One of the worst things you can do in social matters is to confront someone whose attitude doesn't please you. For example, you're in an environment where you know that a certain person is a bad influence, someone with no emotional control who stirs up trouble with those around and disrupts the peace of other individuals. If you're in that environment with that person and decide to confront them or tell them they're wrong, they will likely do everything to disturb your peace. People without character love to take away others' peace and joy. In our troubled society, just one wrong word can cause chaos. I'm not kidding. Just look at the news. How many fights happen daily in bars or in traffic? It's not pleasant, it's disastrous. When you identify someone as a bad influence in a place, distance yourself from that person and focus on what you need to do during that time, without exposing yourself or getting involved with that type of individual. At number 5, we highlight observing eye contact and nonverbal communication. How people look at you reveals a lot about them. The ability to observe micro-expressions and nonverbal language aligns with the historical attitude of paying attention to subtle details. The way people look at you can communicate a lot, sometimes more than words themselves. If someone shares great news but their look is sad, you'll notice that the news isn't as good as they claim. Similarly, if someone expresses joy for your achievements but maintains a discouraged look, you'll understand that this person never really supported you. In short, the look can reveal a lot about someone because the eyes cannot lie. They always tell the truth, even when words are false. So, pay close attention to how people look at you and how they move their eyes while they speak. If someone says they trust you but doesn't even look you in the eyes when making that statement, it's because they don't really trust you. Be attentive not only to the look but also to how they try to hide their gaze, as this can provide crucial information for understanding the facts of a situation. Knowing this, silently pay attention to the looks of others, as it will reveal much about what they are trying to hide. At number 6, we talk about collecting information. Smart people value information and handle it with care, a philosophy aligned with historical self-discipline and moderation. It's crucial not to reveal information easily because information is a valuable treasure. Imagine you're a businessperson and receive information from a contact in a certain company, information that benefits your business. If you share this source with other business people, they may use it for their benefit, not necessarily to harm you. Sharing the source of your information is a mistake because information is a treasure for the mind. We live in the information age, where information is pure gold. It provides security, the ability to know who to trust and who not to, and, most importantly, it guides your choices and avoidances. So, whenever possible, collect information silently and never reveal the extent of the information you possess. Keep your knowledge so that no one understands why your decisions are always right. At number 7, we focus on analyzing thoughts and emotions. Smart people examine their thoughts and emotions to discern their value. This aligns with the historical approach of mastering our own reactions throughout the day. We think about thousands of things, and everyday situations influence our thoughts. Let's consider an example. If you've gone through stressful moments early in the day, you'll still have thoughts of anger and discouragement when you go to bed. That's why we must clear our consciousness daily in a quiet place. Analyze what is constructive and what is destructive. For example, if you think about harming someone, dismiss that thought immediately. Look for a better solution or how to avoid that person affecting you. If you're constantly focused on what went wrong recently, seek to build a solution or find something that makes you more satisfied or happy. Destructive thoughts and emotions should be eliminated or, at the very least, not fed. Allowing these destructive ideas to settle in your mind is like letting society take over your home. Eventually, they'll expand to the point where you're living in an unhealthy place. Your mind works similarly. It will occupy so much of your mind with destructive thoughts that eventually, your mind will explode to the point of losing reason. At number 8, we focus on silently observing people's intentions. Paying attention to hidden motivations and underlying intentions aligns with the historical principle of discerning between what is within and outside our control. Let's suppose someone has never paid attention to you, always being distant and indifferent. However, you secure an excellent job in a company where everyone would like to work. After a week, a month, or 2 months, that distant person approaches you in a friendly and enthusiastic manner, sometimes even wanting to hang out with you. Why, after getting that job, does that person who was indifferent suddenly become so friendly? Because they also want a job in that company and are now trying to create a bond with you to see if you can help them get one. Stay alert and try to perceive these sudden approaches. Someone may be friendly and genuine, and maybe there's nothing to suspect, but some people hide their intentions under a friendly appearance. This becomes evident when someone who didn't care about you suddenly gets close out of nowhere. Stay alert and try to notice these sudden approaches, as a smile can hide hidden intentions. In summary, by adopting Stoicism's principles in our daily life, we can cultivate a mindset grounded in discipline, serenity, and constant improvement. From solving problems with determination to discerning the true intentions of others, these historical lessons encourage us to live with wisdom and virtue, facing challenges calmly and cultivating relationships and attitudes that allow us to thrive in an ever-changing world. We've come to the end of this journey. I sincerely hope that this advice has been of great value to you. Don't forget to check the first link here in the comments, as it is of great importance, as usual, for me to see that you watched until the end. Remember that I read all the comments, and I will definitely see you commenting. You are a crucial part of this channel. So, if this video was helpful, thought-provoking, or if you learned something, leave your like so that more people discover the powers of wisdom. Stay on screen to watch the next videos that will appear for you now. Thank you for your attention.